Right, Blighty Boxing with Frank Warren and Queensbury Promotions. Now, we're joined by Featherweight Typhoon, Louie Lynn. Louie, how you doing?
Sweet, yeah, good, thanks Richard, I'm good mate, thanks.
Right, now what's been happening with you? You were supposed to fight on Friday.
Yeah, I was, yeah.
Now, we were revealed on this channel by Francis, but you were going to fight for the WBC International Silver title.
Yeah.
And he said you were a little bit excited about it. What
I
was it like when you got that call?
I was buzzing, I couldn't believe it, and it's a dream to fight for the WBC belt, so yeah, I was just over the moon to get the call to fight for the belt.
So when did things start going wrong?
I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, you've had a bit of a bug, illness,
of course, yeah.
whatever, and at what point did you have to sort of put your hand up and say, I'm sorry, I can't do this date?
Yeah, I know, I weren't too well. I think it was on the Friday, I just had the shivers and that, and wasn't feeling 100%. I had to have a couple of days off at the gym and that, and then that's affected the fight really, innit?
I suppose that must have broken your heart when you finally had to concede, but
of course.
I mean, you wouldn't give up a fight date for anything, would you?
Oh, of course, yeah. I wanted to go ahead, but they was all like, no, look, just take some rest and that, and come back to the gym. So
when you were watching that on Friday, was it thinking to yourself what might have been?
Yeah, cool. So I wanted to get on there, but I believe everything happens for a reason, and fortunately, thank God, I'm fighting on this show on the 28th, but I don't think the belt's going to be on the line, sadly, for this one. I think I've got an 8-rounder.
I think Martin wants you to have an 8-rounder, doesn't he?
Yeah.
He's got to focus himself fully on Daniel that
yeah,
night,
of course,
hasn't he?
Yeah,
so,
yeah.
I mean, doing an 8-rounder, keeping yourself busy, and then doing the title again in February, I suppose it's the best course of events.
Yeah, exactly, and it's nice anyway. At least I'm still getting out this year, and I'm just happy to fight. But obviously, I want a belt, and we'll get that belt, Richard, anyway. God willing.
Well, at what point, I mean, did you weren't thinking when I would have seen you, say, a month or two ago, but you were in line for a belt. I mean, it must have just sort of come out of the blue, I guess.
Well, I was half thinking I might be able to fight for the Southern Area title, and obviously I was happy to fight for that. I just wanted to get a belt, and so in the back of my mind I was thinking I'll get that, and because I heard one of Frank Warren's writers said usually fighters, up-and-coming fighters, will fight for a belt after the 10th fight, but he said he'd be happy to put me up for a belt. So the matchmaker, that's it, Jason McCory. So yeah, I was in my mind. I was thinking, yeah, look, strap season. I'm coming. I'm training hard. I train like that anyway. Every day I'm training for a belt. So
if you got hopefully when you get the WBC silver, would you still like to go back and do the traditional domestic route, Southern Area, English, British? Would you like to do both? Yeah,
I want any belt that I can get my hands on. I said I want all the belts, so that means all the belts, and I definitely want that British title now after seeing Denzel get it, and I was so proud of him. He done a great performance, didn't he? And it's a beautiful belt, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean that must do really something for the gym. I mean, the fact you've got 2 of those belts in the gym now, as well as 2 Southern Areas as well.
Yeah, of course.
2 Southern Area champions. Yeah, and plus yourself and Chris who are on the cusp of it. So I mean, success breeds success, I guess. Yeah,
I believe so, definitely. And like you say, I've been seeing them in the gym, and they're just doing the exact same work that we're doing, and turn up every day. They say that's the hardest part, turning up and putting the work in, and it all pays off in the end. So seeing Denzel and obviously Daniel and Chris and all that winning titles just motivates me even more. So
I've got to ask you, and I know you're fighting on the night, but I know you're a boxing fan as well, and you do follow other stuff. So what's your kind of analysis or breakdown of Dubois and Joyce?
I just believe that Daniel Dubois is young, fresh, fast, sharp and strong, and obviously Joyce, he's a good fighter, isn't he? Obviously look at his record and what he's done. He's done a lot in the amateurs and even in the pros, so it's going to be a great fight, and Joyce wants it, so good luck to him. That's what makes for a good fight, isn't it? And they're both this is a great time for them to fight in their careers undefeated, but I think Daniel Dubois' speed's just going to be too much for him.
Yeah, I mean, how do you see the style thing playing out? Because I mean, Joe is sort of known as just completely forward, throwing shots from everywhere. Yeah. And Daniel, I suppose, he's a more sort of upright, sort of technically sort of sound heavyweight. I mean, how do you see that working out? Yeah,
well, obviously we're going to see on the night, aren't we? But it will be interesting because obviously Joyce, like you say, he just keeps coming forward, doesn't he? But that's what Daniel Dubois does as well. He comes forward, but he just throws it up. But to be fair, I haven't seen loads of Joyce, so I can't really say too much. But I've seen Daniel Dubois and I know what he's capable of.
Do you think Joe's apparent willingness to take a shot might be his downfall against someone like Daniel? Because you can't really allow him too many free ones, could you?
Yeah, well, that's it. He's dynamite for a reason, isn't he? And he's just got that power when he lands. Like, when you watch his highlights, and he just, as soon as he connects, that's it. And it's like, yes, it's just when he lands, he's got that power, isn't he?
Is there any point asking you who you think's going to win?
Nah, not really, is there? Triple D. But it's going to be a great fight, won't it? Definitely, and good luck to both fighters.
I just want to quickly go back to you before we finish. The person you were supposed to be fighting on Friday, a tough Mexican, I understand, someone you've had a good look at.
Yeah.
Tell us about him.
I think his name Valenzuela or something like that. His surname, but yeah, he's strong, and I see him fight Miguel Burchell, and he's a great fighter, and he's up there, and he give him a good fight until Burchell got him out of there. But he just keeps coming forward. So we'll definitely make for a great fight, and that's what I love it when people come to fight. That's how I like it.
You're saying you're one of these strange creatures, but you're saying, I'm desperate to fight a Mexican.
Yeah, I said that to you earlier.
You want to get involved with it, don't you?
Yeah, that's it. And that's people will see what I'm about when they're having a good, tough Mexican. You don't really get much tougher fighters than them, do you? So then we'll see.
So literally, you just want to have a shootout?
Yeah, but obviously I've got a box together and that. But yeah, I like to have I like tough fights anyway.
Have you ever been buzzed?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I've been buzzed. In a fight? Yeah, I've took some shots and you feel it, you know what I mean, but
you're quite confident in your chin to have a
yeah, I've got
fight.
a good chin, I've been blessed, with a good chin, and obviously anyone can get caught though, can't they? Like, you see in Terence Crawford and Kell Brook, but obviously Crawford, he's just an animal, isn't he? But
you do seem to carry power for a featherweight though, don't you?
I feel like it, yeah, and I'm feeling strong at the minute, and like I was saying earlier, if you land on the chin, once you land, it doesn't matter how good they are or whatever. If you're landing the clean shots on them, then they're gonna feel it.
So potentially next year could be a really productive one for you if you start it off with this silver title and then start hunting down the domestic titles. You could achieve a lot in 1 year, couldn't you? Yeah.
That's what I plan to do, and God willing, I will. And just got to put on explosive, like Daniel would say, devastating performances. That's what I want to do. Right then. So
November 28th.
Yeah, it's on.
In London. It's on. Louie Lynn. We look forward to it, mate.
Thank you very much, Rich. And just quickly, sorry, I've had all these T-shirts done from my new sponsor, Heroes and Heretics.
Mine?
I know, I'll sort you on that, definitely, I owe you.
You've got a giant one.
But you're all right. But I had loads of them, and the one day you come down, I ain't got them with me, but I want to shout them out: Heroes and Heretics, MR Scaffolding, Carey's, Phoenix Limited, and Designer Advocates.
All these people that keep you out the workplace.
Yeah, that's it. Well, lucky they keep me here, didn't they? So I'm very grateful.
Nice one, Lou.
Cheers, Richard. Thanks, mate.